Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Student Awards Ceremony for Pierce College Fort Steilacoom. We have much to celebrate at Pierce College every day of the year, but tonight is extra special because we get to honor the most important people on our campus, and that's our students. My name is Deborah Gilchrist, and I have the honor of serving the college as Vice President for Learning and Student Success. And it's my privilege tonight to introduce you to Dr. Julie White, President at Pierce College Fort Steilacoom.
Welcome to the 2020 Pierce College Fort Steilacoom Awards Ceremony. We are so proud of the many accomplishments of our students. As we begin, I want to acknowledge the very difficult times that we are in. I know that many in our communities have been affected by the pandemic, whether through illness, financial loss, or social disconnection. And many have been impacted by the murder of George Floyd and subsequent events, which highlight long-standing conditions of racial oppression and inequities in our country. Especially during these difficult times, I draw inspiration from the resilience, perseverance, and dedication of our students. Tonight, you'll learn of students from many different walks of life, including students who have come to this country to study and build a better life for themselves and their communities. Students who are balancing parenting and college in order to demonstrate the power of hard work to their children. Students who voluntarily give time to help other students succeed and grow. Students who balance work and volunteer time along with their studies, contributing in many different ways. And above all, students whose passion for learning more, doing more, and giving back are examples for us all. Now I would like to introduce one of those students, Jane Cho. Jane is Vice President of the Associated Students of Pierce College Fort Steilacoom. Jane will be graduating with her AA in Social Sciences and will study International Relations at the University of Washington this fall. Please welcome Jane Cho.
Hello, I'm Jane Cho, the Vice President of Student Government here at Pierce College Fort Steilacoom. Before I start my speech, I want to congratulate all our graduates and thank our faculty members who contributed to the intellectual growth of the students. Remember all those days we anxiously printed our papers at the library at the very last moment? Well, you finally made it to the end. My educational journey has not always been so easy. For example, I was bullied in high school. In high school, I thought that my friends were everything in the world, so going to school was the hardest thing I had to deal with. People who had never spoken to me supposedly knew more about me than anyone else, and they constantly criticized me. It seemed like the real me did not exist in the world anymore, but the rumors. I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and it took away the motivation to get up in the morning. I went through a difficult time even graduating from high school, and when I went to college, I was scared that people already heard rumors about me, so I made myself avoid any social interactions. Eventually, I decided to drop out and came to Pierce College with the intention of gradually developing my social skills. However, I continued to doubt myself, saying, what if somebody already knows about my rumors? Or what if I don't fit into the communities? Which was a major obstacle to my growth. That's when I came to realization, just because someone says something bad about me, it doesn't make me a bad person. Or saying something good about me doesn't make me a good person. If you put too much meaning behind other people's impressions about you, their opinions will eventually define who you are. Lastly, I want to share a quote by my favorite author, Contreras. In the novel, The Unbearable Lightness of Being, he states, we can never know what to want because living only one life, we can neither compare it with our previous lives nor perfect it in our lives to come. There is no means of testing which decision is better because there is no basis for comparison. We live everything as it comes without wording like an actor going on cold. We sometimes doubt if a decision we made was right or wrong, and we have many faults and flaws of the past. But if we keep living in the past, we will be full of doubts and regrets. Thus, one should always live in the present. When I decided to come to Pierce College, I was unsure if this decision was right. I still have that voice of self-doubt scaring me, but here I am, giving this speech to you. Some of you know what it is like to struggle with depression or face a bully. I'm confident that all of you know what it is like to struggle to study for that one test or to stay up late into the night as you write that 10-page paper that is due in the morning. But look where you are now. You are here at the Pierce College Award ceremony, and we're all here to celebrate our success. The fact that you have overcome, congratulations. Now that you're graduating, what is next? Bachelor's degree? Starting a family? Trade schools? Then what comes next? Master's degree? Law school? Where you start your own business? Join the military? Nobody knows what the correct path is, so keep believing in your decisions and make your life worth living. Thank you.
The first recognition of the evening will be the Fort Steilacoom All-Washington Academic Team. This award will be presented by Dr. Julie White.
The All-Washington Academic Team program recognizes and honors our state's finest higher education students. This program has become the showcase for Washington's community and technical colleges because it honors the academic high achievers, the students who have demonstrated a commitment to success in the classroom and in the communities where they live. This recognition validates the state's commitment to scholarship and community service on the part of those attending the state's public, community, and technical colleges. This year, 2 students from Pierce College, Fort Steilacoom, were chosen to represent the best of the best among the state's community and technical colleges. They are Samuel Danquah and Selena Cornett. Let me share their compelling educational journey with you. Growing up in Ghana, West Africa, in a small one-room house with his brothers and grandmother, Samuel Danquah vividly remembers going to sleep hungry on small mess on the floor. His grandmother struggled to provide for their family as best she could, and her dedication inspired Samuel to persevere through his own life struggles to find success. He plans to become a physical therapist, ultimately earning a doctorate and building a career centered on helping people. Selena Cornett has spent the past 20 years working a variety of minimum wage jobs to make ends meet and to support her children. Now, Selena is working hard to show her family how much hard work and dedication can pay off. Although success in college doesn't always come easily for her, Selena dedicates a great deal of time to her studies and has earned high grades as a result. Her ultimate plan is to pursue her master's degree and develop a career in mechanical engineering.
Congratulations, Samuel and Selena. It's my pleasure now to introduce Maria Reyes, University of Washington Tacoma advisor, to come forward to present the Next Step Washington Scholarship.
Hello, my name is Maria Reyes. I'm the Pierce to UW Tacoma Transfer Academic Advisor. I work with students at Pierce College who intend to transfer to UW Tacoma, and I work with them to make sure the process is smooth. Today, I am here to present the Next Step Scholarship recipient. The Next Step Scholarship recognizes and rewards exceptionally scholarly achievement at the community college level. The fund was specifically created to motivate top students at 7 South Sound community colleges to enroll at UW Tacoma. The scholarship is primarily intended to help those students pursue their degrees as full-time students. However, part-time students may still use their scholarship over a period of 3 years. The student selected as the UW Tacoma Next Steps Scholarship recipient for Fort Steilacoom is Shanor Ba. We're so excited for you, and we were so impressed with your application. We're excited for you to see you in the fall. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cherner. Dean Hattey Smith and the nominating faculty from Arts and Humanities Division will now recognize the outstanding students from their division.
Hello, Dave Roholt. I am a professor of art on the Fort Steilacoom campus, and it is my pleasure to recognize our outstanding student of the year in the art department is Jesse Swan, who has taken an impressive number of art classes during his 3-year tenure at Pierce College, including watercolor, painting, printmaking, art appreciation, and 2D design, among others. He often has served as the official, unofficial student TA, helping all around him to be even better in the classroom by sharing tips and tricks of the trade. Jesse has a humble demeanor and thrives to help others to learn to achieve. It is worth mentioning that he did this while also working as the gallery assistant on the Fort Steilacoom campus, coordinating exhibitions and assisting with the state and Pierce College art collections. Jesse also has a very solid list of accomplishments, including exhibiting his works in the last 3 years in the Pierce College Student Art Shows, winning multiple awards, including Best of Show. He has been a 3-time SLAM, or Student Literary Arts Magazine, contributing artist. Jesse is slated to graduate with an associate's degree at a staggering 3.99 GPA. Jesse's next step is to earn a BFA in Fine Arts at Pacific Lutheran University starting fall of 2020, where he has been awarded a Provost Scholarship and a coveted Art Department Transfer Student Scholarship. Please join with me in congratulating my good friend, Jesse Swan, as the outstanding Fort Steilacoom Student Artist of the Year.
Hi, I'm Lee Rooney from the Digital Design Department, and both myself and Doreen Paulson have nominated Jesus Contreras for the Digital Design Student Award. Jesus goes above and beyond in his class assignments. His participation in classes is thoughtful and kind, and he works very well independently and in groups. Jesus has contributed to the Pioneer and is an incredibly valuable member of the digital design community at Pierce. Congratulations, Jesus.
Hello, I'm Ann Schwartz. I'm the Faculty Chair of Arts and Humanities at Pierce College JBLM, and I have nominated Janelle Leonard for this award. Janelle enrolled in my Accelerated Learning Program class as an English 99 student in winter of 2020. She's a mother of 2 young children and the spouse of a military service member. Despite a difficult quarter, juggling home life, a child who needed temporary hospitalization, and an imminent move due to the military, Janelle excelled in every way in my class. She easily moved up to English 101 during the quarter and finished the class with an impressive 4.0. She is an outstanding young woman in every way and highly deserving of this award.
Hi, my name's Rachel Goon. I'm a librarian at the Pierce College Fort Steilacoom Library, and it's my honor to present the Outstanding Student Award for the Information Studies Department to Grace Aborowa Ajawale. Grace is curious, persistent, and self-disciplined. Her love of learning indicates to us that she is a lifelong learner and creator of information. During winter quarter, for example, she diligently researched and drafted a speech about the viability of the Electoral College, spending many hours researching her topic in the library and even enlisting the help of librarians when she did not have a live audience for her speech. Her resourcefulness and her enthusiasm for the subject and for research and learning generally is representative of Grace as a person. We are additionally delighted that her daughter has grown up in the library before our eyes, and we know that she will be a lover of libraries and of information too. Congratulations, Grace, you've earned it.
Dean Allison Sieving and the nominating faculty from the Business and Social Sciences Division will now recognize the outstanding students from their division.
Hello, my name is Richard Boulware. I'm an assistant professor of criminal justice at Pierce College. It is my honor to talk about one of our students who we believe is outstanding. Her name is Rachel Mathies. Rachel is an example of all criminal justice students. She is one of the hardest working and smartest students we have ever taught in our program. In the short time we have known her, she has grown into a mature, focused, and open person. She has an innate skill of assimilating new content and skills and using them right away. We also love her willingness to help others. Not only is she the student who excels academically, she is also one that makes sure no other student is lagging behind, always willing to step up and help. She has been such an impactful student leader for the Criminal Justice Department. We have asked her to be our new SI and tutor, supplemental instructor. In this role, she has helped our faculty and students tackle the new realities of teaching and learning in the midst of the COVID crisis. She is going to rock at CWU in the criminal justice field. We're looking forward to watching her career path.
Hello, my name is Bobby Foster Grayler, and I'm the chair of the Criminal Justice and Crime Analysis Investigations Program. And I'm here because I'd like to introduce to you the outstanding student for crime analysis and investigation, Valerie Friesen. Just like to say a couple words about her. Upon completion of her associate's degree in criminal justice and a certificate in criminal justice, she also completed a forensics certificate and her direct transfer agreement. Valerie was at a crossroads. The crossroad included participating in a new program at Pierce College or going back into the workforce. She took the challenge to enter the new crime analysis and investigation certificate program. It was another year of academic work to make her a better candidate, not only for law enforcement or forensics, but also for opportunities in crime analysis. She owned the courses. She earned a high GPA. She's our unofficial tutor for all of the people who came after her. And she also helped the Criminal Justice Department in recruiting for future cohorts. It's this attitude that will make Valerie an asset to any agency smart enough to hire her. She always gives more than expected, is wanting and willing to learn more, and finds fulfillment in being a lifelong learner. Congratulations, Valerie. This is a well-deserved honor.
Hi, I'm David Thomas, history professor at Fort Steilacoom, and I am here to tell you about Nadine Arsenault. Nadine brings real enthusiasm alongside great skill to her study of history. She has wide-ranging interests and challenges herself, her classmates, and her teachers across the curriculum, makes connections between all those interests. She's a real 21st century scholar. She's studying statistics so that she can use data analysis alongside more traditional historical approaches. And maybe even most impressively, she helps her classmates. I've seen Nadine all year push smart discussion in the classroom and reach out to her classmates that she can tell are in need. On multiple occasions, I've seen her offering both school and life help to those classmates, and it's been a real joy to have her in class.
So I'm Travis Nelson. I'm faculty in the Political Science Department here at Pierce College, Fort Steilacoom. I'm very honored to be able to nominate Sarah Rojo for this kind of Distinguished Student Award for the Political Science Department. Sarah is an excellent student, has excelled in her coursework here at Pierce College, especially in the Department of Political Science. She was nominated for this award because she shows clear and strong critical thinking skills. She's demonstrated this clearly in her assignments. She's been eager to work hard and to demonstrate this in her exams and in course discussions. And she is one of the best students I have had here at Pierce College, as well as one of the best students I've had where I teach at University of Washington as well. It's been a pleasure having her in class, and I look forward to see her excel in her future.
Hi, I'm Denise Arnold with the Social Service Mental Health Program. I am excited to announce Alice Robinson as our outstanding student for social service mental health. She's been devoted to helping people and her community all of her life. She joined the military and served for 7.5 years in the Army as a communications specialist, and she is currently serving as the Social Service Mental Health Club president. while volunteering for events such as Emergency Food Network, Empty Bowl, and the Point in Time Walk, Counting the Homeless. She also serves as a vocational rehabilitation assistant, helping people to find employment and housing. She truly is an asset to our community and to Pierce College.
Dean Ron May and the nominating faculty from Health and Technology Division will now recognize the outstanding students from their division.
I'm Luann Holden from the Fort Steilacoom BTECH department, and it's my great pleasure to introduce our outstanding student, Susan Walker. So Susan came to us for worker retraining and had to quickly learn technology. And like other students, she was skeptical, but Susan totally embraced the new technology. She excelled in all of her classes in BTECH and in business management. She consistently was on the dean's list. She found a need in our department for helping other students and used her organizational, professional, and respectful behaviors to set up a student study group on her own. And she managed that consistently and regularly, and even reported back to me how my students were doing in their business English class, and provided a connection between me and the students, helping and meeting with them twice a week to assist them through their coursework. So Susan quickly became an SI tutor and has since become very popular amongst our students for the dedication, kindness, and quality help she provides our students. She will graduate soon with a degree in office management and has an interest in moving into human resources. In our department, we wish Susan the best. We look forward to her future successes, and we thank her deeply for her contributions to our students and her help in the department. Thank you, Susan, and good luck to you.
Hi, I'm Professor Kelly, and I teach construction management. And I'm here today to present an awesome award for one of our students in construction management, Danielle Fox. Danielle, I want you to know I am so excited to present this award to you for outstanding student in construction management. I enjoyed having you in our classes. You always demonstrated kindness, calm, respect, integrity, and brought tons of fun in learning to our class. Your very catchy optimism came to class with you on your projects and presentations every day. It truly was hard not to enjoy learning in our classroom. I will always remember your endless curiosity for knowledge and your desire to learn everything, asking many, many questions all the time, all the time. I hope this makes you chuckle because you would say, sorry, but I have another question. Thank you for asking that question for all of us to learn more. I admired your leadership skills you exhibited on projects and presentations in the classroom. I remember you putting your leadership skills to practice. Class was participating in an off-campus activity with the local general contractor for a mock bid day. A mistake was made in the bidding procedure. Without hesitation, you immediately took accountability for the error, even though you did not make the mistake. At that moment, you showed us what it is to be a team leader with integrity and accountability. You continued your skills and asked the team, what did we learn from this project and how can we take this moment and do it better? Calmed the team and had all the members sharing what opportunities they had and the experience they had gained from working with you and the contractor's team. You immediately had seen an opportunity to take a wrong turn on a project and turn it into a positive learning experience. There is no limit on what you can accomplish in your lifetime. You had many roles during your tenure at Pierce: a student, mother of a young toddler, employee in the industry, a partner, and gave birth to your youngest son before graduating. You managed it all while being an awesome student leader. This is definitely no limit to what you can achieve. I too learned from you being in class. Thank you. Make history and go kick butt.
Good day. This is Monica Hospenthal. I direct the dental hygiene program at Pierce College. And it is my immense pleasure and honor to announce Kathryn Berken as our outstanding student for this year. She was the first person to come to everyone's mind without hesitation when we started discussing a potential dental hygiene outstanding student and future licensed colleague. There were numerous characteristics that came to mind, including the fact that she is independent, a self-starter, always first to arrive and last to leave, accepts feedback and uses it to improve. She is able to assume a leadership position when required, but also allows others to lead. She's respectful and understands ethical and hierarchy of expertise, and always driven and compassionate with her patients. She's very detailed and works autonomously and professionally. Although often quiet, she still gets the job done. She doesn't need to stand out, but she does just by virtue of her composure under stress and her consistent interactions and communications. All this describes Kathryn, but she also excels in both didactic and clinical work, as shown by her very high GPA. Kathryn exhibits every attribute embodied by an outstanding dental hygiene student, but more importantly, every attribute that we, as her future colleagues, want working beside us. I also hear she has a talent for singing, of which one day I hope to hear at some point. So again, it is my honor and privilege to award the Dental Hygiene Outstanding Student for the class of 2020 to Kathryn Berken. Congratulations, Kathryn.
Hi, this is John Pennington, and I'm the director for the Homeland Security Emergency Management Program at Pierce College. And it is my pleasure to introduce and to really recognize and acknowledge our distinguished graduate for this year, Greg Galinsky. Greg is an absolutely phenomenal student. He's phenomenal in many ways, but it really revolves around the profession of emergency management, his professionalism, and his devotion to service, public service. He's going to no doubt make us very proud in our program and certainly for Pierce College. Greg is an amazing student in that he contributes to our profession and contributes to our college, of course, but he has a 4.0 GPA and a very, very rigorous Bachelor's of Applied Science program within our Pierce College HSCM program. He also had a 4.0 GPA with the associate's degree. He secured the HSEM certificate and also the project management certificate, the short certificate at Pierce College, again, all with a 4.0 average. I think one of the nicest things about Greg that I can say is that he's very devoted to this field and very passionate and very compassionate for people, for those that we serve. And one of the fun things about Greg is that, believe it or not, he and I will actually have the opportunity to be students together this summer in a class where I'm continuing my PhD work and get to take one master's class that contributes to that. Greg is going to enter the University of Alaska at Fairbanks for his master's degree in the HSEM program there, receiving a significant scholarship. So what's great about Greg is he's our distinguished graduate. He's also my colleague, and now he's going to be a classmate. So to Greg, thank you for your public service for so many years with the military, and of course now in your capacity. You're going to do wonderful things, and it is my privilege to honor you on behalf of our program as our distinguished graduate and welcome you to the profession.
I am honored to announce Lawanda Wendy Balim as the Kinesiology Outstanding Student of the Year. Watching her parents struggle with their own health issues due to poor nutrition and inactivity triggered a desire for her to make a change for herself. After watching her youngest son graduate from high school, Wendy made a decision to finish high school, and she enrolled in the Pierce College High School Completion Program. 30 years ago to the date, she would have walked to receive her high school diploma. Keeping her momentum, after finishing the Pierce College High School Completion Program, she then enrolled in the Kinesiology program at Pierce. She faced some life-changing interruptions and very stoically came back to continue her pursuit. Casey Graves says this about Wendy: "She is engaged, encouraged, and determined to not just learn material, but to immediately apply it. She is not only an exemplary student, but a model of resilience, persistence, and excellence. And both Casey and I are very proud of her success. Congratulations, Wendy.
I'm Salvador Hurtado, Director of the VETEC Technology Program at Pierce College. And I'm here to nominate Paul Tadina as the outstanding student for the VETEC Technology Program. Paul has been an exemplary student in the VETEC Technology Program. His positive attitude and eagerness to learn have helped him become one of the top students in his class. Paul is always willing to engage with his work at school, asking thoughtful questions that show a real desire to understand the material beyond the test questions. Paul is a quiet individual, but someone who is very generous with his time and his classmates.
Dean Tom Broxson and the nominating faculty from the Natural Science Division will now recognize the outstanding students from their division.
Hello, I'm Ted Wood of the Chemistry Department at Fort Steilacoom, and I'm honored to be able to nominate Austin Millen as our outstanding student in the Chemistry Department for this year. Austin has been the top student all year long in organic chemistry. Yes, he's mastered all of the essential topics, and yes, his grades have been outstanding, and yes, his performance in the lab has been exceptional. But what really sets Austin apart is his constant desire and willingness to go beyond the course material to explore a wide variety of chemical topics. He's a frequent visitor to my office and usually has something he has recently read or seen that he wants to discuss. Sometimes it's directly related to the course, sometimes only tangentially so, but always very interesting. In the lab as well, Austin is not satisfied with simply doing the assigned work. If a question arises in his mind, his curiosity is such that he takes it upon himself to investigate it, not because he earns any extra credit, he doesn't, but simply because he is motivated to learn. Congratulations, Austin, a well-deserved award.
I'm Erica Shannon, and I'm here to present the Outstanding Math Student Award for 2020 to Matthew Young. Matthew is a truly outstanding math student. He has completed the entire STEM math sequence from Calculus 1 all the way through differential equations with perfect 4.0s in every single math class. Matthew is a sharp and curious problem solver and always a delight to have in class. He is particularly diligent in pursuing the why behind the ideas. Matthew intends to transfer to study aerospace engineering, where we know his rock star math skills will serve him well.
Dean Lori Griffin and the nominating faculty from the Transitional Education Division will now recognize their outstanding students.
I'm Heidi Ayala. I am an assistant professor of English and Transitional Education, and I am nominating Britney Martin for the Outstanding Student Award. I have had the pleasure of instructing Britney for the past 3 quarters, and in that time, I have been so impressed with her creativity and her academic drive. Britney goes above and beyond in all she does. For instance, in Washington State history, Britney submitted one of the most creative and well thought out projects I've ever seen. She put the time into the project to not only make it aesthetically pleasing, but also to include relevant and essential content. Furthermore, Britney has continually impressed me by working ahead and submitting multiple drafts of her written work. She always asks for rigorous and thorough feedback and takes the time to ask questions and revise to the fullest extent. In class, she is an engaged participant. She inspires others and always does her best. For these reasons, I am nominating Britney to receive the Outstanding Student Award for Transitional Education. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Irene Brewer, and I teach reading at the Fort Steilacoom campus. And I nominated Jennifer Hines for the Outstanding Student in the Reading Program. Persistent and inquisitive are 2 words that describe Jen. Even before class started, she was asking questions and gathering information so that she could prepare for success in class as a returning non-traditional student. While she was in class, she put in consistent time and effort to master the material as she had to deal with some personal challenges. Jen grew more confident in her skills and ability to succeed as the quarter progressed and began to see herself as a competent and capable student. It was a joy to work with Jen and to see her progress and growth throughout the quarter.
My pleasure to introduce Duncan Stevenson, the Director of Athletics, who announced the Raider Athletics Outstanding Students.
Hello, my name is Duncan Stevenson. I'm the Director of Athletics for the Pierce College District. Today, we are honoring 2 Raider student athletes who have excelled in the classroom and on the field and court of competition. The 2 individuals selected as the top student athletes of the year for 2019-20 exemplify the very best in the term student athlete. Academic achievement, athletic excellence, team leadership, sportsmanship, and citizenship. These 2 individuals have represented Raider Athletics and Pierce College with the highest degree of integrity on campus and in the community. The male student athlete of the year for Pierce College Fort Steilacoom is Nathan Gelbrich from the Raider baseball team. Nate has been a member of the Raider baseball team the past 2 years. He transferred to Pierce from St. Mary's College in California after fall quarter 2018. His freshman season was a bit inauspicious as he was playing behind several sophomores in the Raider outfield. However, this spring, Nate was having a breakout season before the COVID-19 pandemic shut down spring sports across the country. Nate had established himself as a starting outfielder, was the leading hitter on the team with a .414 batting average, and was one of the top hitters in the Northwest Athletic Conference. It is truly unfortunate that Nate and his teammates were not able to complete the spring 2020 season, as the Raiders were well on their way to another outstanding year. Nate was also a leader in the classroom. Over his 4 quarters at Pierce, he earned a 3.57 cumulative grade point average and was named to the Dean's List twice. Nate will graduate at the end of spring quarter and is currently being recruited by several four-year universities to continue his college baseball career and will pursue a degree in business administration. Our female student athlete of the year for Pierce College Fort Steilacoom is Hattey Smith from the Raider volleyball team. Hattey is completing one of the greatest athletic careers in the history of Pierce College. As the starting setter of the Raider volleyball team the past 2 years, she quarterbacked the team through 2 record-breaking seasons. During this span, the Raiders went undefeated in West Region League play, going 26-0 and winning back-to-back West Region titles. In her freshman season, the Raiders finished in 3rd place at the Northwest Athletic Conference Championships. And this past season, the Raiders took 2nd place, their highest finish ever at the conference championship event. Here is just a sampling of the awards and accolades Hattey earned over her spectacular 2 years. As a freshman, she was selected as a West Region First Team All-Star. In 2019, she was named the West Region's Most Valuable Player. She was also named to the 2019 NWAC All-Tournament Team, and she capped off her career by being selected as a first-team All-American by the American Volleyball Coaches Association, just the 2nd Raider in school history to earn this honor. Hattey led the NWAC in assists both her freshman and sophomore years and set school records for most assists in a season and most assists in a career. Hattey has been recognized by the Tacoma Athletic Commission as Pierce College's Outstanding Female Athlete of the Year for 2020. In addition to her leadership on the court, Hattey was a leader in the classroom as well. She's earned a 3.76 grade point average in her first 5 quarters at Pierce. She's been named to the Dean's List 3 times and the President's List twice, and she was honored by the Northwest Athletic Conference with the Academic Excellence Award, recognizing outstanding sophomore student athletes. Hattey will graduate this spring and has signed a national letter of intent to attend Arizona Christian College to pursue her degree in education and to continue her amazing volleyball career. It's my pleasure to congratulate our 2 outstanding student athletes of the year, Nathan Gelbrich and Hattey Smith.
We now invite Mary Muleblock, Manager of International Student Services, who will now recognize the outstanding students from international education.
The International Education Department would like to nominate Takuya Mazutani of Japan as our International Student of the Year. Takuya is an enthusiastic and energetic influence at Pierce College. As president of the Wadaiko Club, which is a Japanese drumming club, Takuya works tirelessly to encourage students from many different countries to join the club. Wadaiko performances have become extremely popular across the campus, and audiences have grown tenfold since fall quarter. Takuya has led with professionalism, commitment, and with an interest in personally learning and growing. He has faced challenges which he used as valuable learning experiences, showing tenacity and integrity. Additionally, Takuya led efforts to serve in the community involving participation in a video on the 2020 census as a representative of the Pierce Wadiko Club, as well as several other events. International Education commends the work he has done bringing inclusivity and cultural awareness, as well as great leadership to Pierce College. Congratulations, Takuya.
It's now my pleasure to introduce Kiana Fuego, Reese Wilson, and Jasmine Justice to recognize the outstanding students from Aspire, TRIO, and TRIO Upward Bound.
Greetings, my name is Kiana Fuenga, and I am here representing the Aspire program, and I will be nominating Auto'a Titiali'i for the Outstanding Student Award. Auto'a has shown exemplary leadership through her role as an Aspire Wayfinder in its pilot years. Starting in 2018, she was able to bring her expertise as a student leader from Mount Tahoma High School and apply it towards building Aspire programming for her peers in such a way that was engaging and inviting. As a second-year Wayfinder, she continues to actively mentor new students and readily brings ideas to the table to innovate new engagement efforts with current and prospective students across the Fort Steilacoom campus. Auto'a was a recipient of the Anapisi Scholarship in 2018 and has recently been offered admission to the University of Hawaii Manoa and Central Washington University, where she plans to continue in higher education. For all of those reasons and many more, I nominate Auto'a Titiali'i for the Outstanding Student Award.
My name is Reese Wilson, and I am the TRIO Retention Manager, and I'm nominating Azallee Johnson for the Outstanding Student Award. AZ has proven that a positive attitude, growth mindset, and hunger for learning and a big smile will take you all the places you desire to go in life. Through her time at Pierce, she has managed to maintain a 3.8 GPA, work multiple jobs, and be an outstanding teammate and basketball player. Her hard work has earned her a full-ride scholarship to continue her education and basketball career at Doane University. She has taken every step necessary to change the legacy of her family while doing it with grace and humility.
Hi there, I'm Jasmine. I'm the program assistant for the Upper Bound program. Enzo Weed is one of our Upper Bound seniors. He's been with us since his sophomore year at Clover Park High School. We've watched his confidence in himself grow and his leadership blossom. He maintains above a 3.0 GPA. Enzo shows up fully present, willing to participate in all of our activities, from ballroom dancing, outdoor activities, arts and crafts, and personal and leadership development. We are so proud of the young man Enzo has become and look forward to seeing him on campus this fall as a Pierce College Raider. Yay, Enzo!
Please welcome Cameron Cox, Director of Student Programs, to recognize the Associated Students of Pierce College Fort Steilacoom Leadership.
All right, hi, I'm Cameron Cox. I'm the Director of Student Life at Pierce College Fort Steilacoom. And I want to take this moment to recognize and honor the student government team from the Fort Steilacoom campus that we had this year, 2019-2020. That would include our president, Jessica Edmonds, our vice president, Jane Cho, our engagement senator, Han Duong, our student and cultural affairs senator, Rhea Bailey, our clubs and organizations senator, William Wasson, and our administrative senator, Jasmeet Chahal. And I want to just say a few things about this team. They did a great job this year with some very notable achievements. A couple that come to mind right off the bat are they put together our multicultural fair back in February. This was one of the best attended events I've seen by a student government team in years. And what was really neat about this event was how they organized it, but they also involved a lot of our students from throughout the college. And a lot of the students participated and pulled this off, but it was under the leadership of the student government. And you know, just a fantastic event, lots of positive feedback, and a lot of students talked about how it was an event that brought a lot of unity to the campus. So that was one amazing you know, achievement that they pulled off. Another one is the Hope Week that we had at the beginning of March, and we had some speakers who came in who were sharing positive stories of overcoming adversity. The highest profile speaker that we had that week was Kim Phuc, who is well known for being the young girl in the famous Vietnam photo whose skin was burned and she's running down the dirt road. And Kim Phuc shared a real powerful story about overcoming adversity and bitterness and unforgiveness, and just had a real powerful story of hope and healing, you know, after being a victim of war. And then another achievement that they accomplished this year was just the security improvements project that actually was started by last year's student government team, but has, you know, continued on. The scope of that project is quite large, and so it's continued on into this year, and they were able to continue with the progress of that in terms of improving security cameras and things like that on our campus. And so just a really amazing team, one that had experienced some adversity at the beginning of the year and early on this year, and actually, you know, has experienced some unprecedented adversity with the current COVID-19 situation that's affecting our state and our nation. And the way they've responded even with that in terms of engaging students online and through some virtual events has been amazing and kind of set the bar for us as we move forward through this unprecedented time. So anyway, I want to say thank you to each one of you who served on the student government team this year. You know, it's been a pleasure to work with you. I've really enjoyed getting to know each of you, and I wish you much success in your future. And I hope you'll stay in touch with us. I hope you'll stay in touch with Pierce College in the years to come, and we wish you all the best.
We now invite Ali Morrow, Student Programs Coordinator, to recognize the Student Activities Board.
Hi, my name is Ali Morrow, and I'm the Student Life Program Coordinator and the very proud advisor for Activities Board. The 6 members of the Activities Board team are the student leaders that make up the other half of the student leadership team here at Pierce, often called programmers. I would like to introduce you to my team and then tell you something about them and what they do here at Pierce. Yahira Parham, Special Events Coordinator. Mark Garcia, Entertainment Rec Coordinator. Kayla Belen, Issues and Awareness Coordinator. Dennis Johnson, Communications Coordinator. Tracy Vo, Outreach Coordinator. And Katie Ferenchik, our Promo Coordinator. These 6 student leaders are charged with planning, implementing, and managing 90% of the student-based activities on our campus. These include opportunities for our Pierce students to engage in connecting with other students by participating in a wide variety of inclusive events to include entertainment, cultural, recreational, artistic, and educational events. They carried out their mission with focus, teamwork, humor, and hard work. Together, they achieved wonderful success in serving students and providing them with some amazing moments, and consistently broke current existing student participation records. And then COVID-19 happened, and all of our worlds changed. The spring calendar and all the plans and arrangements that were in place for the 24 events that Activities Board team had so diligently worked on for the spring quarter vanished in what felt like overnight. So 24 hours after the college closed for the stay-at-home order, Activities Board had our first Zoom meeting as decisions needed to be made. The student life offices in the community technical college system throughout had difficult choices to be made about many things, including programming events. But in true Pierce fashion, these 6 amazing individuals got busy showing what leadership is really all about. Picking up the pieces, getting back up after a fall, coming up with a new plan and a new way of doing things. Determined to connect with their fellow students and enrich others' experience without so much as even skipping a beat. They move forward utilizing their creativity, vision, and flexibility to replan a virtual spring that included online events focused on students' health and well-being, and easy entertainment to provide them with opportunities to de-stress and share. For these reasons and so many more, we commend them today and thank them for their service to our Pierce College community of learners. Thank you.
We now invite Jan Cho, Associated Students of Pierce College Fort Steilacoom Vice President, to come forward and present the Outstanding Faculty Award.
Hello, my name is Jane Cho, the Vice President at Student Government. The Outstanding Faculty Award is a very special award because the winner is selected by the students at Pierce College Fort Steilacoom. Students are asked to vote for a faculty member that exemplifies making their subject matter understandable and engaging, and goes the extra mile to help their students succeed in the classroom. It is my pleasure to announce this year's Outstanding Faculty Award, Amy Starterly. Congratulations.
Thank you, and congratulations to all of our students. It's my pleasure now to introduce Dr. Michelle Johnson, Chancellor and CEO of the Pierce College District, who will give us our closing remarks.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here celebrating the students of Pierce College Fort Steilacoom. I think as you have heard the stories of our students, of their successes in the classroom, in their leadership roles, on the court or the field in athletics, those who have been part of community service and have worked in our community at large. I know that there is much to celebrate and much to honor. I want to say thank you to our faculty for the work that you do every day to support our students. I want to particularly thank you in these difficult times, both students and faculty, for your tenacity and for your persistence while we have had to do this work at home. I'm sorry that I'm not with you face to face to feel your energy. I know that each time that I have had the opportunity to celebrate the successes of our students, that it gives me such really pride to think about the role that we have played in your lives and the role that you have played in ours. I want to say thank you to our President, Dr. Julie White, and Vice President, Dr. Deborah Gilchrist, for your leadership, and all of our deans and our staff who have supported the work of our students. And again, you, our family and friends, I hope that you will take the time to recognize the work that these students have put in, and to know that our world will be a better place because the work that they have accomplished. We are mission driven at Pierce College. We want to create quality educational opportunities for a diverse community of learners to thrive in an evolving world. And through that, I hope that our students realize in these very difficult times the importance of stepping into the space to ensure the equity, the diversity, and the inclusion that must take place now more than ever. And so students, I congratulate you. I wish we were all here together to celebrate, but I want to say again, congratulations, and I wish you the best as you move forward into the next part of your life. Thank you very much, and this concludes our ceremony.